welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart and lay all your fears and all your doubts aside, and let go of all the hurt you hold inside. For you are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart and receive the love of who gathered now. For you are worthy of this gift of love right now. And you are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Well, who'd have known that who you are is enough? And who'd have known that you could be so loved? Well, we knew, and now you know. Yes, we knew, now you know. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Let's open up our hearts. Let's open up our hearts. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity of Calgary. I am Anthony, and let's all say hello to Vivian.
Hello!
Hello, Vivian!
Hello.
We're going to do a song everybody can sing along together. You're welcome to stand, sit, or roll around on the floor, whatever is most comfortable. We're going to do a song called I Decide. I decide what matters to me. It's my decision to be in the flow. I decide what to let in. I decide what's got to go. 'Cause I'm the one with the power to choose every thought and every belief. I'm the one with the voice inside that has the power to set me free. Oh, I decide what matters to me. It's my decision to be in the flow. I decide what to let in, and I decide what's got to go. 'Cause I'm the only one who knows what's true, for the true self who lives in me. Yes, I'm the only one who's ever gonna know what my body, mind, and soul really need, and that's why I decide what matters to me. It's my decision to be in the flow. I decide what to let in, and I decide what's got to go. Oh, but every time I forget my own power and start doing what I think I should do, I gotta take a step back and pull my soul in so I can listen to the voice that's true. It always says, I decide what matters to me. It's my decision to be in the flow. I decide what to let in, and I decide what's got to go. I decide what matters to me. It's my decision to be in the flow. And I decide what to let in, and I decide what's got to go. I decide what matters to me. It's my decision to be in the flow. And I decide what to let in, and I decide what's got to go. And I decide what's got to go. I decide what's got to go. And I decide what matters to me. It's a new year, and today is the White Stone ceremony. So you'll notice we picked some songs that are all about making choices in your life. The next one is called I Am the Thinker. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. If you ask me who I am wisdom, I am light. I am more than meets the eye. I cannot be defined. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. If you ask me who I am beauty, I am joy. I am more than meets the eye. I cannot be defined. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. I can choose to be the light, brighten someone's darkest night. So much more than meets the eye. I cannot be defined. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. Over to Bob on the guitar. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life.
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Woohoo! Goodbye 2021 and hello 2022. So let us all envision a much more loving, open, kind, and caring year this year, where everyone works together. My name is Bob Elwood. I'm part of the spiritual leadership team here at Unity of Calgary, and I welcome you all here today. All of you who are present, and all of you out there watching on Zoom or on Facebook or YouTube. I hope your year is full of love and light and community. I'm delighted to be your Sunday experience guide today, and it's a special day because perhaps most of you know we're going to hold a white stone ceremony today. I'm very much looking forward to it, as I do every year. I have 5 stones now. I've been to the past 5 white stone ceremonies, and it's a really good way to focus your energy for the coming year. So let us begin with an affirmative prayer. I ask that you plant your feet on the floor. Connect to Mother Earth. Imagine your energy sinking down into Mother Earth and Mother Earth's energy rising up to meet you, to support you. Mother Earth is connected to everything. Here at Unity, we believe there is only one presence, one light, one love, that is expressed through everything in the universe. And it expresses through us as well. It expresses through you. Whenever you're feeling loving or kind or generous or compassionate or at peace, you are connecting to that energy. For that energy represents all of those things. So I want you to connect with your heart right now. Follow your breath. Breathe in, right into your heart. For that energy, that presence is right in the center of each and every one of us. And we can feel it through our heart chakra. So imagine feeling that energy. See if you can connect to that peace and ease that is ever present within you. And know that you can connect with this energy at any time. And you can express that energy outwards with a kind word, a gentle thought, a soft touch. All of those things are expressions of the divine, expressed through you. So in this year of 2022, I encourage you all to let your light shine. Let that inner presence rise up. Greet people with a smile. Be quick to forgive. Hold compassion for those who are struggling, who may not feel that connection. Perhaps you could be the one to help guide them home to their own hearts. And this is with you forever and always. And knowing this to be true, let us declare it to be true. And so it is. Here at Unity, we have a statement of being, a reason why we gather each week. And I encourage you all to speak this statement out loud, this statement of being, if it speaks to you. We are here as love to celebrate the one power, the one presence in our lives, in this community, and in the universe. And now it's time for our daily word. Unity has put out a magazine for almost 100 years with the daily word. Every day of the year, there's a daily word and a little paragraph explaining it. And I read mine every morning just to align myself with that presence to start my day. And today we have our very own Lisa Belfour to come up and read our daily word. She's here every week, one of our stout supporters, and I'm so grateful that she's here to read our statement, our daily word here today. Let's please welcome Lisa.
Good morning. The word is clarity. Time spent communing with God gives me clarity. When I gaze towards the heavens on a moonlit night, I expect to see twinkling stars and constellations. But if I use a telescope, I can see details with much greater clarity. This example could describe my spiritual life as well. I may go about my day mindful of my blissful feelings and kinship with people. These things and more are the fruits of my faith. But if I find clarity during times of intentional contemplation, when I meditate upon the truth, I feel the presence of God fill my consciousness and touch my heart. This clarity informs my thoughts, words, and actions, bringing forth my faith to vivid life. For now, we see in a mirror dimly, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known. 1 Corinthians 13:12.
Thank you, Lisa. Here at Unity, we have a vision. And Unity Worldwide has a vision, and we've taken on that vision as our own. And for me, it speaks to me very personally, because I think this is a time of spiritual awakening. And I believe that's why you're all here, as I am. So if it speaks to you, please affirm with me out loud. We envision a world powerfully transformed through the growing movement of shared spiritual awakening. And how we do that here at Unity is through our mission. We use this mission statement to guide our choices and decisions throughout the year. So please affirm with me out loud. We are a welcoming, vibrant, spiritual community that inspires hearts and transforms lives by expressing our divine essence. So if that is what you desire, then you are in the right place. Some upcoming events. Next week's speaker, Reverend Doug Craig. Faith in God or faith of God? That is the question. Not quite sure what he means by that. So I'm going to be looking forward to hearing him speak next week to help clarify that. Also next week, right after our Sunday experience, we're going to have our monthly potluck. I wrote down 12:30 in the announcements, not realizing that it's probably going to be earlier. It'll be right after the Sunday experience, which is usually ends probably around 12. We'll start having our potluck. Then on the 16th, we're going to have our book study following the Sunday experience, The Law of Divine Compensation. We've been studying it now for a few months. We didn't have a meeting in December because that's usually a pretty busy month. But we're back at it, and it's going to be based on chapter 6. And there's going to Claude Pellerin and Cecil Wantner will be facilitating that little book study. I've really enjoyed it because people share their views, their experiences, and I get to see the world in a different light. With everyone that shares, I see the world through their eyes, and it helps give me a clearer picture and helps clarify some of the ideas and concepts that I may be struggling with. I encourage you all to come and check it out. I found it very enriching. And how to reach us, of course, you can Facebook, YouTube. The best way, though, is through the newsletter. So if you are not signed up to the newsletter, if you could put your name, you can sign up on the website at unityofcalgary.org. And you will get one email once a week. The newsletter will come in your email, and you'll know everything that's happening at Unity. And there's a lot of wonderful adventures to take in that newsletter to help deepen your understanding of what Unity is all about and the basic principles that are Unity of Calgary and Unity worldwide. And now we get another wonderful song from Anthony Burbage and the Unity Band. Let's give them a warm hand.
Hello again. How you doing? So according to the notes here, it says that I wrote this in 2008, and I think it was a little bit premature. And the last few days, actually, I've been thinking about the part of this song that says, "You are a part of the whole, and the world needs you more than you know. For if darkness should fall on the earth, it is you who will be the light of the world. Because when you shine, the world shines. For you are a part of a great awakening." And it's interesting because back in 2008, I wasn't really aware of what darkness falling upon the earth actually would look like. But now I have 2 years experience of that. Butterfingers. When you were born, your life's work was placed in your heart. And somewhere within, you've always known who you are. So don't let the world guide your life. Follow the voice deep inside your heart. And though the universe asked for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. But if you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. And as you awake, your purpose will flow from your soul. And the life that you lead will serve to inspire us all. So don't let your doubt dim your light. Bring forth the greatness that hides inside. Though the universe asks for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. But if you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. Oh, you are a part of the whole, and the world needs you more than you know. For if darkness should fall on the earth, it is you who'll be the light of the world. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. And you are a part of a great awakening. Though the universe asked for your hand in this dance, you can still choose to go your own way. But if you choose to let go to the dance of your soul, you may find that you're more than you thought you were. 'Cause when you shine, the world shines. But you are a part of a great awakening.
Does that speak to you? It certainly speaks to me. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the Great Awakening. It is our light that we need to allow to shine out into the world. And we are all light. And now we're going to have our white stone ceremony. You may have heard or read about the white stone practice in Roman times. It was the custom to give prisoners who had served their sentence, who were being released from prison, a white stone to show that they were free. Only people who were freed would be given such a white stone. They didn't get papers or documentation, but a white stone, a stone to write a new name on. This meant that everything in the past was complete. They had served their sentence. And as such, they were free to start a new life. The white stone is mentioned in a verse found in the book of Revelation, chapter 2:17. Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. To everyone who conquers, who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. Metaphysician Emily Cady, in the book Lessons in Truth, a much-loved unity book written in 1903, speaks about this verse as well. She focuses on the word manna, which means the word of God, as being heard in the secret place of the Most High in each of us, where Spirit, the indwelling Christ, resides. And that Spirit has a message for each one of us. It's from these powerful references that two Unity ministers, Reverends David and Gay Williamson, created this transformative ritual called the White Stone Ceremony. Today, we claim freedom. Today, we claim a new beginning for ourselves. And then we write down the name, the message that Spirit, the God inside, has just for us. We write it symbolically on a white stone. This ceremony is a way to enter the new year with a clean slate. Some of you began this process last week with the burning bowl ceremony, where you wrote down what you were ready to release or transform, and you burned it. Today, the white stone ceremony is about freedom, about moving past ways of being that no longer serve you, moving past the limiting thoughts, beliefs, contracts, vows, and covenants, moving past your beliefs about what you can and cannot be, do, and have in your life. Sometimes our lives change and we are challenged. A significant relationship ends. A loved one makes that physical transition to the other side of the veil. We lose a job. We lose our home. A good friend leaves. There's more month than money. And in these human experiences, we are called to rise above our human circumstances. We are called to overcome the untruths about who we believe we are and to see ourselves and our lives differently. Each one of us has overcome adversity of some kind. Perhaps you're in the midst of an adversity right now that is shaking you to your core. A breakdown of the old in order to allow the breakthrough of a sacredly evolved version of you and your life. And when change or loss barges through our door, our mind can become flooded with fear and limiting beliefs. And this is the gift of adversity. Often, we don't even realize we have certain beliefs until we are challenged, and up they come in our lives, in our fear-based conditioning and subsequent fear-based reactions. And we find ourselves crying out, "Why is this happening? I don't know what to do. How will I manage this on my own? When will this ever get any better?" My life example speaks to the experience of the doubts and limiting thoughts I have had about myself. And I go back to the year 2019, when I decided to move from a place I'd been living in for 11 years, very comfortably, mind you. And for no good reason, something inside me said, "Bob, it's time to move." And so I gave my notice. Only I gave my notice, my 1-month notice, not having a new place to live, having 11 years of junk in my room, and I'm sure some of you can relate, in my house. I was a wood collector. I worked in a wood shop, and I loved working with wood. And I had this dream that I was going to take all the garbage wood that I collected and make these beautiful things out of it. And the wood just kept piling up, and my whole backyard was full of wood. There was a lot of wood. I did not have a vehicle. And I thought, what am I thinking? What am I doing? But I knew that this was the time for me. I just knew it in my heart that this was the time to face my own fear. And so I did. And every morning I would get up and go sit out on my deck, and I would be freaking out. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what, just as they were talking about here. I just don't know. How am I going to get through this? And instead of trying to take action and do something, I knew that I needed to surrender. I needed to trust that the universe was on my side. And I'd never been able to do that. I'd come close many times, stepping to the edge of the cliff, ready to jump, and then no. I would back off. And I would continue my nice, comfortable life without taking that risk, without going the next step. And I remember sitting one day, seeing that wood pile. It was like 8 feet wide, 6 feet tall, and 20 feet long. And that's just the wood I had outside. My basement was full of wood as well. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? And I was reading this book by David Hawkins, Letting Go. And he says, if there's any challenges in your life, sit down and look at them and feel what you feel. And I sat down and I looked at that wood pile and I started to bawl. Because what I felt was this deep betrayal of self. There was 10 years of wood, my dream, that I had not once taken a step towards. And I bawled and I bawled, and I felt the guilt and the shame of not having the courage to follow my dream, to follow that bliss inside. And all through the day, I just kept looking at that wood pile and feeling the feelings, and then he kept saying, David Hawkins, then let it go. And so I let it go, and let it go, and let it go, and let it go again, all day long. And the very next morning, I get up. My brother was living with me, and he's outside talking to somebody. And I walk out onto the deck, and here's our neighbor that he's come over a few times to have chats and everything. And we're chatting, and he looks at me and he says, Bob, are you really wanting to get rid of all that wood? And I said, yes, I am. All right, let's do it. He said, I'll take it all. Oh my God. He had a pickup truck, and we spent 3 days loading up his truck. He would drive away and dump it off. He'd take it to his friends. He took it home, used it for firewood, built this huge pile in his yard for firewood. And in 3 days, it was all gone. And that's how that entire move went. I had no vehicle or anything, but I found a place. In fact, Larry Griffin, who's not here today. Larry, if you're out there watching, thank you so much. He came into the Unity one day. I hadn't seen him in years. And I told him what was going on in my life, and he says, oh, I might have a room. I'm like, oh, really? And a week later, I was moving into Larry's place. I found my place. I got rid of everything. It all just worked out magically. But I had to take that step to trust in the divine. And so that's what I encourage you all here today to do. When you write your word on your white stone of what you want to focus on, what you want to bring into your life in this coming year, how you want to be in this coming year, to know that Spirit's there. And as Anthony's song, many of you may know it, 99 steps, if you take one step towards God, God will take 99 steps towards you. So all you need to do is believe and then surrender. And Spirit will show you the how. You don't have to figure it all out. But you do have to believe and trust that you do have the courage and the strength to live into this vision that you're going to have for year 2022. What I have found on the other side of these adversities, when I stopped and was still and allowed myself to connect to and know my true divine nature, I could feel and know I was going to be all right. And so are you. And I was going to be all right because at the center of me is, as I know there is at the center of you, a strength, a resiliency, a resourcefulness, a wisdom, a love, a compassion, and passion for life that is untouched by current or past human circumstances. We all have this place inside, this place of spirit, this place of true knowing, and it is vital to our well-being to connect into and listen to Spirit, the Christ Spirit within us. Not just when we're in crisis, but daily, honing our practices to allow us to live this truth into more and more of our day, to anchor our truth into our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and energetic body. Today we are going to practice this listening through the White Stone Ceremony. This ceremony is a rite of passage into a new beginning, a fresh start. It's a sacred journey, an opportunity to connect and listen within. As described in the words of Emily Cady, learn how to be still and listen to that which the Father Spirit will say to you through the intuitional part of your being. The light that you so crave will come out of the deep silence and become manifest to you from within yourself if you will but keep still and look for it from that source. The writer of the book of Revelation speaks of those who conquer or are overcoming, which means those who are moving forward with faith and overcoming the challenges that they have in the real circumstances of their life, and being receptive to the highest and the best, even in the midst of those circumstances. To those, a new name is given, a new sense of self, a new sense of life. During the White Stone Ceremony, what will come to you is a spiritual name or identity, a spiritual name that has been decreed just for you. This is a naming of yourself, or a renaming of your life for this coming year that we humans call 2022 in our calendar of time. It's a kind of christening with a new name, a new sense of identity, and true christening means Christ finding. This new name may be a title. It may be a new authentic state or quality of living, of being. We're told in the Bible that God's name came to Moses as, I am that I am. And so you may choose to start with I am, which symbolizes and expresses the highest and best in your life, your true identity. You might say, I am understanding, or I am healthy, or I am filled with love. Or your new name may express some aspiration or vision. I am a writer. I am a teacher. Let it be revealed from the secret place in the Most High inside you. No one can know it but your own sacred self. If you don't get your new name immediately, just stay with it and know that it will come. Maybe not right now, but it will come. You don't have to force it. You can take the stone home and continue in your own personal meditation to open to your new name for 2022. Just stay open and receptive and allowing. You will know when it is it. No need to second guess. Be still and know and trust. And we all have this knowing inside, and it shows up for people in different ways. For me, it's a feeling. I get this, I'm kinesthetic, which means I feel things through my body. That's kind of how I relate to the world. Some people may relate through their vision, some through what they hear. So maybe it's a word you hear that just, in the back of your mind, or a symbol that you see in your own mind's eye. It can come in many different ways. But when I was on that deck, feeling the fear, I just knew. I had this sense inside that I was doing the right thing, even though my mind kept telling me I was crazy. So trust that inner sense. We all have it. It might be a little rusty. Maybe we haven't used it in a long time, but I encourage you to trust it today, to listen to inside what's coming. And for me, when a word comes, I just feel this rush of energy. And it's this big yes inside. And that's when I know that, yes, that's the word. Now, please do not write on the stone until you are invited to do so. At the time of this ritual that is orchestrated for you, please do not even hold the felt pen in your hand just yet. Wait until you are invited to pick it up. This ritual is not a mind exercise. I repeat, this is not a mind exercise. Don't try to think your way through this exercise. Go into your heart. Go inside. Go into the silence. And let that inner, still, quiet voice speak to you in a way that works for you. We will start with our meditation song, followed by guiding insights and statements of affirmation and denial, followed by 2 minutes of silence. And then you will be invited to pick up your felt pen and write the name revealed to you. And now I invite you to hold your tile in your hand, knowing that symbolically the tile represents your white stone, your freedom, just like the released Roman prisoners.
Bob, before we start this next section of our gathering, if I could just ask everybody if you could turn your phones to airplane mode. I guess we're having some trouble with
ready to receive. We are opening.
Holding your stone, I invite you to take a deep breath, to drop down, 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 from your brain mind into your heart mind. Connect the two minds together and thank your brain mind and its intellectual maze and problem-solving abilities for being a faithful servant to your sacred heart mind. Breathing more fully in and breathing more completely out. Sense your heartbeat. Breathe as though your heart and lungs work together as one unit, expanding them as one unit on the in-breath, emptying them together on the out-breath. Slowly, consciously, feel the stone with your hands. Feel its texture, its temperature, and know that it represents release from old ways of thinking, release from limiting ways of expressing your faith and your creative life force. Release from the old, outdated contracts born of the sense of separation from your source of all being, from others, from the planet. Turning within even more deeply now, bringing even more of your awareness to your heart and breathing deeply, slowly. Become receptive to that which wants to reveal itself to you and through you. Go within now to the secret place of the Most High, to your own secret, sacred garden, within your own sacred heart, perhaps walking your own beautiful labyrinth to the very center of your sacred garden, feeling one with Spirit, with the God of your understanding. Allow yourself to truly and fully be in that sacred space. Feel the calmness and the peace as you come into the conscious presence of pure love. Now, immersed in the presence of divine light and love, in the presence of your own true divine nature, affirm to yourself, I am free. It is my divine birthright to claim my clean slate, and therefore I claim it now. This moment of deciding to choose my freedom, this is a new beginning, a new day. I see and know myself walking out of bondage, a free expression of God. I see and know myself in a God way, a good way, unique, beautiful, handsome, lovable. I learn the lessons that I need to learn from my life experience, and I gather the wisdom gifts of these very experiences so that I can and I am going forward as a free, sovereign person today. I know my holiness, which means I know my divine wholeness. In the embodiment of this knowing that is beyond mere knowledge, I can and I do consciously release all that no longer serves my highest good. I can and I do consciously go forward in a direction aligned with my higher knowing and my soul essence. I align my ego will with the divine will for my life. I release limitations of compulsive habits that have been holding me captive. I deny their power over me, and I purposefully nourish and nurture my soul, my body, my mind, in the sacredness of prayer and meditation. I am a radiating center of divine life. I am sustained from within, and I feel a renewed peace of mind. I am divinely guided. I am free. I am a clean slate. I am divinely sovereign. In the silence we are about to enter, I ask Spirit within me to reveal my new name, my primary energy signature for this year. I invite it in, and once revealed, I hold my new name in my heart for a moment, and I simply say, thank you. I accept. And now we will begin 2 minutes of silence. Trust that your name will come. Now, when you're ready, I ask that you pick up your felt pen and write your new name for 2022. And if it hasn't come, don't stress over it. Sometimes it takes time. But I want you to feel what it would feel like if you did have a new name, one that you knew was just right for you and that you were ready to live into that name. And hold that energy. Thankfulness flows over us as we have received our new message or name. Along with it comes the power and guidance to achieve all that is for our highest good and for the highest good of all that we are here to sacredly serve in 2022. We take the initiative to commit to consciously making time to create sacred space in our lives during this year of 2022. For we know that it's in this sacred space that transformation occurs. It's through this act of conscious opening to and being in the sacred silence and listening to Spirit, to the Christ within, that we empower ourselves, creating a sacred sense of freedom and sovereignty. I invite you to look at what you have just written on your white stone. This is your new name for you. Beloved, are free to live life as the unique and magnificent expression of the divine that you truly be. You may choose to share this new name when today's experience is over, or you may choose to carry it in silence, close to your own heart. Know that whatever you choose, it is absolutely perfect. And so it is. And now we're going to have Anthony and the band sing another beautiful song to help bring us back. We can be heroes.
We changed all the songs. This
Oh, you
morning,
changed
didn't we?
the songs. Oh, it's the power of my purpose. Forgive me. Oh, and yes, for those of you out in Facebook and YouTube land, we weren't able to change the slides on the StreamYard script, so they're sort of skipping over the lyrics of those songs because they don't have them. Just so you know.
If I listen to the world, I will answer to the world. If I listen to myself, then I will bow to no one else. 'Cause only I can know what's best for me. And the only one who can know my purpose is me. With the power of my purpose, my true light shines. With the power of my purpose, I feel alive. And no one else can make that choice for me. But no one else can set my true self free. 'Cause the power of my purpose lies in me. If I live to please the world, then I will die to please the world. But if I live to please myself, then I will hide from no one else. 'Cause only I can know what's best for me. And the only one who can know my purpose is me. With the power of my purpose, my true light shines. With the power of my purpose, I feel alive. And no one else can make that choice for me. Or no one else can set my true self free. 'Cause the power of my purpose lies in me. Though I live within this world, I know I can't be of this world. 'Cause the power of my purpose has opened my eyes. And I see that something greater is guiding my life. With the power of my purpose, my true light shines. With the power of my purpose, I feel alive. And no one else can make that choice for me. Oh, no one else can set my true self free. 'Cause the power of my purpose lies in me. I said the power of my purpose lies in me. I know the power of my purpose lies in me.
And don't forget it. The power of your purpose lies in you. So let's step into it this year. Let us live from a purposeful place. How many of you had a name come to you? All right, most. But if it hasn't, don't worry. If you're open and willing to receive, it will come. And now we enter the time of conscious giving. Together, using our time, talent, and treasure, we create this wonderful spiritual community that sustains and inspires us. Thank you for your love offering, donation, and being part of this heartfelt work. And know that you do make a difference, each and every one of you. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you so much for all that you give. There are hearts at the back. You're welcome to enter your donations there. You can donate by sending an email transfer to donate@unityofcalgary.org, by going to our website, or mailing in a check. So now let's all stand and we'll sing Give with an Open Heart.
Let's say hi to the guys in the engine room.
Yeah.
Chad and Kevin. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I am grateful for my life. And I trust that a higher power will always be there to provide. That's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. Well, I place my faith in the Spirit, and I welcome each and every day. When I let go of all my troubles and worries, a new abundance always comes my way. And that's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. Yeah, I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart.
And now we'll have Cecil come up and give a blessing.
Join with me. Divine love has me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you.
Yes, you certainly can. And now let's give a blessing to the children. The children that are here, the children in our lives, and our own inner child. It always needs a blessing. So please affirm with me, we love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you just the way we are. Now let's take a quiet moment and bring to our awareness anything that we want to, you may sit down now, yes. Anything that any of you want to bring into prayer. For we know that turning our concerns over to Spirit opens the way for abundant blessings to unfold. So you can just take a moment and imagine the names that come to mind going into the prayer box and being held with all those other names in love, in prayer. There are prayer requests at the back that you can fill out and enter into the prayer box. You can submit your prayer request to our website, unityofcalgary.org, or by emailing prayer@unityofcalgary.org. Your request is sent to our prayer team and to Silent Unity for 30 days of prayer. And if you need a prayer at any time, day or night, you can call 1-800-NOW-PRAY. And there will be someone there to hold an affirmative prayer for you. It is also our custom to hold in love other Unity communities in Canada. This month, we hold in prayer Unity Spiritual Center Ottawa and Unity York Region Study Group. We see them having the love and support they need to continue cultivating the consciousness and bringing the message of unity across our country. Now, please join me in affirming the prayer of protection out loud together. The light, oh, next one. There we go. The light that is God surrounds me. I am the light. The love that is God enfolds me. I am the love. The power that is God protects me. I am the power. The presence that is God watches over me. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And so it is. Amen. And now, take it away, Anthony.
So let's all say hello to the members of our community who are at home today. We've got a big, long list, so hold your applause and your virtual hugs. We've got Claude, Sarah Beth, Deborah, Chris, Lorraine, Shona, Wayne, Rhonda, Susan, Joanne, Norman, Flo, and Larry. Let's all say hello to you at home. And you're welcome to stand and sing along. And we didn't say hi to the brothers. This is Doug and his brother Bob. And we should say congratulations to Doug because he has some news in his life.
I do. And actually, very fitting words.
What's that?
I choose.
I do.
I do.
Oh, so some of you might know that Katie and Doug were both attending Unity for a few years. And then I remember one week where one of them came to me and said, "We're kind of together now." And I was like, "What? You guys are a couple?" Well, now they're taking their coupleship to the next level, and apparently you did say I do. So congratulations to Doug and Katie. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. They chose love. Let's choose love.
I can see laughter or I can see tears. I see a choice, love or fear. What do you choose?
What do you choose?
I can see peace or I can see war. I can see sunshine or I can see a storm. What do you choose?
What do you choose?
I choose to love with freedom flying from my heart where the light keeps shining. I choose to feel the whole world crying for the strength that we can rise above. I choose love. I choose love. I can see sharing or I can see greed. I can see caring or poverty. What do you choose? I can see gardens or I can see bombs. I can see life or death coming on strong. So what do you choose? I choose to love with freedom flying from my heart where the light keeps shining. I choose to feel the whole world crying for the strength that we can rise above. I choose love. I choose love. I see us healing, the darkness dying. I see us dawning as one world united. So what do you choose?
What do you choose?
Love or fear? Oh, we choose. I choose to love with freedom flying from my heart where the light keeps shining. I choose to feel the whole world crying. I choose to feel the one voice rising. And I choose to feel us all united with the strength that we can rise above. I choose love. I choose love. Love. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
Thank you, Unity Band. Beautiful as always. And thank you all for participating in the White Stone ceremony. Let's please stand up and form a circle around the outside of the room. Bring our hands to our heart, and we'll sing our closing song together.
On earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Have a great week, everyone, and carry that peace out with you into the world. The world
thinker.
needs it.
I am the
There's
thinker.
coffee and tea and snacks, so please stick around for some conversations that matter with people who care.
I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. If you ask me who I am wisdom, I am life. I am more than meets the eye. I cannot be defined. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. If you ask me who I am beauty, I am joy. I am more than meets the eye. I cannot be defined. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. Thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life.